Ah. Hello, hello. It's an art stream. I'm half an hour late starting because I was eating them. It's not messy. It was like greasy, but it was so good. I had to eat with my hands. I want to get. Oh, hi, Firearm! Hi, hi! Buy the wrong thing. We had to pre-order. Alright. So, yeah, today I am working on a Patreon. Could be normal and draw this how I normally. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's been a rough week already. It's only Monday. Dave's week into that? It's Tuesday, right? Let me know if there's any issues with volume, okay, guys? Ooh, gotta make it taller. I'll make it. Ah! Oh, thank you for the follow! Right. Oh, and thank you for the bid! Thank you! Thank you! Very appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh, the noise. I thought it said acid at first, and then I realized there's like a... Right. Oh, thank you for another bid! Yeah, basically, yesterday it started. My knee is still in pretty bad shape. My insurance once again was like, no MRI. And then, frustrating more than anything, but you know. It's kind of one of those things. And then I also, so my car had a little leak. Actually just the, is it? That has like the leak in it or whatever. But the problem is they have to like remove so much stuff to get to it. They also were able to tell that the timing belt needed, needed repair too. $980. It's labor intensive is what it is. It's not really art expensive. It's yeah, I was talking to a customer today at the comic. Explained it to me better. But yeah, they basically like have to kind of like, I know they had to remove a shield to do. I don't have shields on my cars, guys. Like, you know. That'd be pretty cool though. Yeah, so yeah, it's very labor and that's where most of the cost is. Doesn't need to be like done immediately. It comes out to the fact that I would have to pay that labor twice, or I just get it done now. So I had some people who were like, you could fix your my car, because there is five minutes away from my house. Doctors are all out there too, so yeah, definitely not something I could just. Also, I can't walk right now anyway, so you know that kind of kills. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I got a dentist. So I realized so I just had this mysterious calendar for Friday that just said appointment, like no other information besides like the time, and I was like, well, it turns out it's a dentist appointment. And I was thinking, oh man, my dentist is so close to here, I could probably just walk. And then I was like, right, I can't walk. Oh yeah, I already arranged a ride and everything with my mom, but it was good to know if I ever can walk again, like normally. I could always just go back to my dentist. Thank the dentist. Definitely won't finish this tonight. I'm still working on that one commission, so. And I have another commission queued up after it, but that one is so much easier. I think you guys saw a little bit of it on one of the other streams. I'm setting up like a piece of art to be I'm not doing the rigging, but I'm setting it, like drawing and setting it up, and it is super time consuming because you have to like have everything split right. And it's just easier to split it as I go though, but yeah. Had a chance to watch this fight. Cat screaming downstairs. Tips or something? I know they're the shoes that like business people wear. Very like angular eyes. Oh my gosh, thank you for the bits! Where are these emotes, cats? Thank you! Thank you! Oh my god, so many fries. They just don't stop. Yeah, I was gonna buy a Stray like initially, but now that I have, you know, almost like 1K in I gotta like literally pull money from my savings for this and find. I need my car, so. Right now it looks like he's got like giant eyebrows. Technically, I still have to finish some other games anyway. I should probably actually finish Tales of Arise. God, that looks so derp right now. Yeah, let's relocate his head. That was weird. Suddenly I couldn't. Alright, let's go ahead and ink this badly now. Yeah, I'll probably try to stay on for at least an hour though. I'm just lately with the pain and stuff, it's hard to focus. And I should probably go back to that commission. I just wanted a little break. The difference of canvas sizes. I don't know. I didn't know what size to make it for the rigger. Artist on. No, they're not gonna know. I guess to a certain extent, sometimes you can tell. You can have like a feeling like a certain artist is female or male. But you're not always right, so. Of course, with like, you know, binary and everything in it too. Some people also have like massively different art styles for different. Like I know a lot of artists I follow do like their chibis completely. I'm definitely an exception to that. Mine aren't that different. At least I don't think so. I mean, as the artist myself, I don't necessarily have a good judge on that, but. So. Oh, so I had my allergy shots again today because I pretty much have them. But I didn't have a noticeably so you typically I get like a really big red spot on at least one of the 4 shots, but today I don't have that. My arm is pretty clear. I am getting ready to go to maintenance shots so pretty soon. I won't have to go in once a week, basically. I'll go in like once a month or something. Be nice. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of gas money. To fill up my gas tank today, and it's definitely lower than, you know, it has been, but it's also like, ugh. Especially because I know I'm gonna have to, like, you know, spend on my car this Friday. Yeah, so if you guys are like looking, you know, for commissions or anything, please. Remember being young when we didn't have to worry about this. Maybe this is more ways to draw Jay's hair from as written, I should say. It's like a Mediterranean grocery store. Thursday because I work all Thursday, but I will check it. I met the owner and his. I don't know if they're related. I think so. Another employee from there. He was excited about Pokemon cards, so he came over to cards. I don't even remember how many Pokemon there are. Yeah, I was like, I just randomly did it, and I was like, wait a second. I don't get it. Oh, I wouldn't know that. Yeah. I just know it's you. I'm sorry, I can't identify what your Twitter logo is. I just know it's you. I thought it was kind of funny though, because if you look, you see Keisan's, Demon Dice, Anzu Nobuyuki, who else is there? Izuru? Like, so I had a bunch of like random like sorry, Wong showed me the inside of his car. Yeah. Had a stressful day too. I feel like this week has just been already hard and it's Tuesday. So, because basically Wong has a part of his air conditioning vent off, the rear console, excuse me, for the thing, and he's showing me how it works. And so there is a little. Oh, you know what? I got a drawing. So, guys, I'm gonna teach you guys something new too, because I just learned this. Okay, so this is a really badly drawn version of it. So there's a hole right here that takes in the air. This is the back side of it, by the way. Back side. And then and then so the air comes like in here, and then it gets put up here, and then this is where the vents are. It goes right up to the vents. So you know, like how you have those little, like each thing has a blows and up and down and like where the air blows. So yeah, anyways, I thought that was cool because I've never seen the backside of it. So look guys, we're learning about cars. I know you guys are like, what is this? What is this, a car learning stream? Yeah, sorry guys, I like learning new things, so be prepared to learn new things. All made in Japan. Nice. Wong has a Mazda, so apparently it is all, every part is made in Japan. Does make it expensive, but doesn't that also mean that, doesn't that mean the electronics are usually a little better? And the QC is probably better standard? Plastic's the same. Oh, I don't know. I drive an imported car, but mine is not as nice. It's still a nice car. I love it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure mine was not all made in Japan. When the Mitsubishi Eclipse first came out, it was. It's not that old. I had that version for a while though. Well, I technically had the second gen, which was basic, but it was under Mitsubishi already by that point. I just think it's cool to learn stuff about it. I also think if you own a car, you should know some bare minimum stuff. I was also learning the difference. I learned the difference between disc and drum brake pretty early on. Okay, when I bought my first car, I asked the guy I was buying it from, because it was the car was modded slightly. Like it had like a, what do you call them? The racing muffler. And I asked him if it had rare, like, because I was like, okay, did you change out stuff? Like, does it still have rare? You know, does it have drum or disc brake? And he just looked at me like he had no idea. I'm like, come on, man, that's an easy question for someone who has modded a car. Like, for you who don't know, nowadays most cars have disc brakes. The difference is how the brake like looks and works. As you can imagine, a drum brake, it kind of looks like, you know, like when you step on like a drum kit and like you hit the bass, boom, boom, with like the little knobby thing. That's kind of how it looks more like that. And a disc brake is a disc. I'm not very good at describing this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not a car like a big like car knowledgeable base. But my sister was in automotive for a while, and both my sisters, well, I should say it was Sakura, not Kitten, who was into who did automotive. She has an associate's in it, but yeah, both hung out with like car people, so I learned stuff from them too. In fact, my first car was a stick, and somebody in out of their friends is the one who taught me. I still think the weirdest thing ever is like where we went to go learn to practice was one of the courthouses. Was it courthouse? Yeah, like one of the courts in the area. So I was driving around in their parking lot. I mean, it was late, so like nobody was there, but it was still just kind of weird. I still need at some point I wanna swap. It's not a high priority, but my lights have water in them, moisture. It hasn't affected them yet, but it can. When my car got totaled and I had to pick up another car, I kind of was like, you know, I wasn't necessarily like in a huge rush, but yeah, I couldn't wait too long. And then of course, it was also a case of like, it's just like what was available. It's not bad. It was just like, it could be potentially a problem down the line. So what did I just do? Make a line there. You know, as somebody who watched Initial D when I was fairly young, I don't think they taught you car repair in there. Car parts, only street racing techniques. Ride the gutter. I don't ever want to do a gum tape death match though. Ugh. Wong said he tried to do it in an arcade and it was very hard. Oh, his brother did it with him too and they both died. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, you'd almost have to like pop your joint out. You guys don't know what that is. Basically, you duct tape one hand to the steering wheel. So yeah, if you've not driven a car before, you typically need to like lift your hands up and rotate them. Like not your hands, not when you rotate the wheel, you need to change the position of your hand because your arm only goes so far. Hey Rada, my cat's here. Not a spudger. My answer to everything is not a spudger, I swear. I remember when one of mine was broken in my car like that. Wasn't that my old car though? Oh, I think that was my other car. And then I think Kitten got it working one time, but I think she may have broken it worse by doing that. I think that was my old car though. I don't know. I don't really have passengers anymore. I'll have to go poke around in my car later. My car is the exact same car. It's really funny. So the one that got totaled, I mean, it's not funny it got totaled. Oh my God, it's still stressful. Still paying off this car. But it was a 2008 Mitsubishi Eclipse and now a GS, and now I have a 2011 Mitsubishi Eclipse. Basically the same car, just I keep seeing a light. It's apparently along with a flashlight, but I saw it on the TV and I thought the TV was on. Yeah, I probably would not. I think that's what Kid basically did. Hi, Rada. Rada's had weepy eyes lately. I gave him medicine earlier, though. He didn't like it, but he seems to be doing better. Cats are like children, just cuter. I can't say they don't scream because Rada screams plenty. He's a good boy, though. You're not wrong. They can be just as destructive, just loud and destructive, and they can also pee on everything. Rod is a good boy. He always knows where to go to the litter box. Yeah. I had an issue with him like having an accident. I mean, he's like September, so I mean, he's not like baby, even though he actually a baby, and he's always my baby. But yeah, so he's got some age on him, but he's not that old. He definitely does not have, you know, he's got the energy of a kitten. So one of Arata's favorite hobbies is to run around screaming, and then to end it by leaping 6 feet. It's like grabbing onto a door frame and leaping straight up while holding onto the door frame 6 feet into the air. And he has like these little rubber caps on, so because he has claws, and this way it keeps him from, you know, like scratching and stuff. And it's actually really funny because double A size body, D size batteries. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. But yeah, it's funny because like with the rubber caps, it's just like you just hear squeak as his nails run down. Yeah, he has those silicone caps. Scratching it also is better for him too. Actually, my my little sister had a cat for a while that kept scratching. Like he had really scratch himself all the time, but he was literally like scratching skin off of himself because of that, and like he would always have like scratches. Yeah, that's the word. So she tried those on him. Oh my gosh, cat, you want my lap? I don't want to get blood all over my cat. That would be weird. I cut my thigh. Kind of like one of those, like, it didn't rather cut. It's kind of like a is that what they're called? Like, it's more of like dragged along the skin, and then there's just some holes here and there. It's basically high up on the thigh. It's probably, I'd say 3 to 4 inches long. Probably closer to 3.5. Ah! Hi, Quotable. It gets quiet and then you hear the splash. Other people, some people have started making requests for redemptions like this, like the hydrate. So if you guys have any, what you'd like to see, let me know. I'm going to take them all into consideration and maybe eventually add more. I want you guys to be able to have fun while watching the stream and do silly stuff. Oh. Can you want to clean it up while you have it off? Not like you're ever gonna see that. Yeah, there's apparently when they grease the vent, Wong is literally taking it apart now and showing it to me. It's cool. They got like the silicone grease or whatever like all over it. They didn't bother to clean it up, but I was like, since you have it open anyways. If you guys didn't know, Wong likes to clean. It's literally like a hobby of his. I'm not kidding. He also likes repairing stuff. Yeah, but he's good at it. He's taught me many things and we've learned. Usually I have less patience for that than he does. Oh, there you go. I don't think you guys could hear the canned air being sprayed because it didn't show up on my stream. But yeah, Arata just was like, nope, I'm out. I have to keep cleaning my keyboard and desk because he gets fur all over. You're like a little keyboard Roomba. You did hear it? Okay, cool. Yeah, the can of air sits like not too far from my desk typically. I have like a little shelf unit right behind my desk and that's where it usually... Actually, right now it's on my desk, isn't it? Yeah, it's right behind my monitor. But yeah, that Arata does not like that very much. I can't blame him really, because you can't really explain to a cat that it's just air and even the friction of it. It's kind of like the glaucoma test, right? When they blow air into your eye, you know it's coming, but you still like, ugh. Now I'm just thinking back to when we were playing Dead Space 3 and I just kept glaucoma gunning everyone. Wong, my thighs are silicone, gross. Heard of Silicon Valley, but have you heard of Silicone Wong? He did it! He fixed it! Nice! It is good to save money. Wow, $150? Was it for the part or the labor too? Why is that part so expensive? Yeah, well, you might as well just grease it. You have it out. Yay! Saving money. Yay, saving money. If only I could save money on my car. I don't know if I'd trust anybody besides my mechanic to actually do the work on it though. My mechanic is good. He's really good. They're really good. I don't think I have the same guy working on my car every time, but I go to like a little local mechanic place. Which is really cool though, because the head of it, it's like two brothers and they actually have two locations. Now one brother runs each location and the one does more like specialty on like mufflers and brakes and stuff, and the other one just does like the rest. But they went to my local high school and that I also went to. I didn't go at the same time as them, but they were at the high school and then they were in the high school's automotive program and they really liked it and learned a lot and decided to open up a shop nearby, and it's been amazing because they're always really good, and they're as far as price goes, they usually just charge you for the part and then labor, and their labor costs are a lot less than a lot of other places. And like they don't charge you extra for the parts. I also feel like every time I've gone in there, if something's wrong with my car, like they don't talk to me like I'm some idiot. Even if I don't understand it, they've always treated me like, okay, hey, I will explain it to you, and I don't think you're an idiot. Like, you know, they act like how do you say it? Like I'm intelligent enough to understand it. Because you get some places that see a girl in there and are like, well, I don't know everything, but I can learn if you teach me. So I've always liked that. They've always treated me very well. There are actually a lot of options for I just stick with them. Very popular actually too, so I first made my car appointment. Yeah! Right, you're local, you know what I'm talking about. I like it a lot though. Yeah, so I've never had problems with them. Yeah, like sometimes they'll even be like, well, okay, you think this is like, I've had one time I took my car and it was just like something was a little loose. And they're just like, yeah, we're not charging you for that. We'll just fix it. We'll just tighten it. That's it. We won't charge you. And that's all it was. So yeah, they're always really honest and I like that. We've had some other good ones in the past, but some of them have unfortunately sold out and stuff, or just retired and not like had anybody else to take it out. But yeah, we definitely have good ones in there. Only more small businesses were like that, right? I have no idea what they like pay as far as the wage goes, but the mechanics always seem really happy and like relaxed and chill. So they can't, even though there's a lot of work to do, they can't be that overworked. You think it's only 20 to 33 is Wong's estimate of how much. Wait, how did you find that out? Oh, he just Googled it. I'm assuming if they're like mechanics, they probably not bad at all. It also is really funny when I go there. They even though I hadn't been there in a while, they still were like, "Hey, do you still drive?" Yeah. Buy a new one. Exactly the same. I take that back. Maybe it doesn't look exactly the same because my other one, they're technically like the same color and stuff. But the kid I tutor for, like, I'll tutor Japanese for I call him a kid, but he's like in his 20s, high functioning autistic. So I don't know, because I've known him for so long, I just always still think of him as a kid. But I'll tutor him in Japanese. I work with him in Japanese and occasionally art. But one of the times I was there, his accidentally pulled in and scratched my car, the old one that I had, and so there was like a whole, like, it kind of looks like you've been keyed, but we knew exactly what it was. So instead of going through insurance, though, they were just like, can we just pay this out of pocket and not go through insurance? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But they wanted to go to Mako for paint, and guys, don't ever go to Mako. It's awful. Fixin'. Oh, it's definitely a new thing, a new problem. No, not perspective warp. Isn't that the fun of doing repair work? Breaking your stuff? And then it is really cheap. It is. I'm touching Wong's inside of his car. I'm touching his rear. The cool part of the rear. Wong saying this. I'm just reading it, repeating it for you guys. I think it's pretty funny though. I don't like how that eyelid wasn't curved enough. Don't mind me being lazy and just using a warp tool to warp it. They're high quality screws. Oh, good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think one of the worst things with repairing stuff is if screws are involved. Yeah, because I would feel like I'm gonna like rip not rip it. right, guys. So Japan makes good screws. Ah. I don't know, because I was gonna say, don't nowadays most cars get made on the U.S. side? Because with everything that's gone on, they were like people being like, no, you have to make it here. I still think that was the funniest thing I've ever heard for like an excuse not to buy imported. Which I'm definitely pro buying Japanese brands of cars, especially. They have better, just overall the QC and everything is better, and generally the parts are better. But yeah, that was a whole big thing I heard for a while where people were like, you can't buy imported. Imported is bad, blah, blah, blah. They don't, you know, all the money's going back to, it's not going to American and, you know, Americans. But, you know, first off, you know, they're paying people over here. It's definitely, and it does go back to the other, obviously whatever country it's made in, but it's not like they're getting as much as I think people think. But the other thing is they were all about like, you know, oh, like you got to use American parts, and like, especially like, you know, like as far as like the steel. But the first car company that used U.S. steel that was manufacturing in the U.S. was Toyota. So it was a Japanese company. So I was like, guys, I love random facts like that. So please, if you ever have any like those, tell me. It's always really fun. My favorite thing is to learn random shit I don't need to know. That will probably never come in handy. Walk is blowing through his bed at me. So it's so interesting how like simple that design is, but it makes sense, and it helps divide it. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. I never have the patience to really do the work, but yeah, no, take a car part and show me this stuff. Go for it. I did, Wong mostly built my PC, but I helped hand him parts. Does that count? But when I did my fight stick, Wong and I built it together. So like he'd show me how to do something and then I would do it. And then, I had replaced a knob on it later. I decided I wanted a different color, so I got a different knob color on it. Knob. They're not called knobs, are they? Joystick. The color, the top of the knob on the joystick. Or no, it was a button actually. Yeah, it was a button. Anyways, I had remembered what he did, so I replaced it all by myself, and it worked. I mean, I was like, just in case, I'll wait till Wong comes home to try it, but I worked. So that was a while ago. Yeah, it was cool though. It was really cool learning all that and seeing how it works. Cause yeah, you don't normally like see the inside of a fighting stick. Although, Wong's fight stick, no, I would say some people will have like, what are those called? Like, you know, translucent? Yeah, the translucent ones. Oh my god, that's so weird. Okay. Now I spend so much time on that eye. Tomorrow at the comic book shop I work for, the guy who played Eddie Munster, the actor or whatever, is randomly gonna be there for a signing. I was actually asked to work his signing, but I couldn't because I teach. I just thought that would have been cool. It's like, dang. It was all in all a kind of weird situation, but we're just playing it off as this was total full time. Been a lot of stress. Probably. I think his name is Bill. He's like one of the only ones alive from that cast. Oh, Wong and I were looking it up the other day after I brought that up, like when he first got like confirmed and everything. Dang, yeah, no, unfortunately, like everyone else from the is deceased except for the actress who played like I don't know if it's the wife or whatever, the blonde haired lady in the second, like in the later seasons, because the original husband who but I was looking, we were looking at some of them, we're like, yeah, no, there's no way, but we did check. Just kind of weird to think too. It's not particularly weird to think people died. You think of something and then you're looking at it up and you're like, oh, everyone is gone. I didn't really grow up with that though, the way some people did, because I didn't have a lot of like access to TV when I was a kid, so. Oh, they overgreased the armrest here. Ew. That's apparently where the grease in the vent came, was actually from the arm rest. I almost said chin. The armrest hinge, and then the grease just like dribbled down. Of course, when you said hinge, the first thing I thought is, we have hinges in our box on raft. We do, guys. I really wish I could get a recording of his weird ass noise. I don't know for what, but it's time for something. Oh, hands, the bane of my existence. No, I'm actually, like, I can't even walk, well enough right now, so I'd have to, like, wheelchair. I will only have to be at conventions, and ones where I don't have to walk, so I'll have to be, like, vending and stuff, so, yeah. I'm actually supposed to be doing Gen Con that weekend. Yeah, I was hoping this would all be resolved, but my insurance. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop here. I know. Sorry guys, I can only like stay on for an hour. You guys for coming. I don't know, I just... Yeah, if you guys, because if you guys need commissions or anything, please buy stuff for me on my Etsy store, like books. Yeah, I got lots of books. In fact, more books will be coming in, I think, tomorrow. But yeah, so this is what I have of Loid so far. It's going to be long, and I will... But yeah, it's not important right now. I've got plenty of time to do it. I my deadlines for... Oh, I did do a new cover song if you guys haven't seen it yet. It is... I'm still live today. You guys can check it out on my YouTube. That's where I put cover songs, guys, and stuff. So please do. What do you think? Rate him. Yay! Gotta go kill some bugs actually too. Randomness. Yo! Good night, everyone! Thanks for coming!